say, relax. Now SoapNet gives you 3 different chances to watch. Every weeknight at 7:30, 4:30 Pacific, and again at 11:30, 8:30 Pacific. Plus a Saturday marathon starting at 3:30, 12:30 Pacific, with all 5 of the week's episodes back to back. 3 chances to watch your show. Go to SoapNet.com for a complete guide, and you'll never miss a moment of Port Charles. SoapNet. Soap watching made easy.
Wow. This is great timing.
No,
Thanks,
Eve,
Kevin.
listen to me.
No, really. It's okay. It's okay. My life is falling apart, and you are ready to move on with yours. That's great. I just wish you had told me about this before I pulled the whole crybaby act on your shoulder with you. Why didn't you tell me you were filing for divorce?
I'm not. I didn't ask for this
Your lawyer
meeting.
seems to think you are.
Did I call you? Do I even know you? What the hell are you doing here anyway?
Eve, Doc, please let me explain.
You?
I called him.
Wait a minute. You arranged for this meeting?
Yes, but let me explain
Lucy,
why.
what were you thinking?
Mr. Shapour, your daughter's life is at stake. Fine, you don't want to be tested, but maybe other members of your family feel differently. You forbid them. Without a transplant, Ariana will die. You're her father. How can you not help? Damn it.
Are you going to say something?
I don't quite know where to start.
All right, fine. I'll do all the talking. I always did anyway. Pour me one of those, would you?
Since you asked so nicely. There.
You look like hell.
So I've been told. Thank you.
Why am I here?
Because I have no one else to talk to.
What? You have no friends here in this fair town of Port Charles. You have to ask your dead sister for advice.
But you're not dead. Not to me.
But I am, Ian. I am.
Trying to get into the National Organ Sharing Database?
That's the idea. If only this computer would work.
Okay. Let me give it a shot. You do know how long the waiting list is for cadaveric organs, don't you?
Well, that's why I'm trying to find a living donor. Ariana can't wait.
So you want to register in the system and post urgent bulletins?
Yeah, exactly.
How come suddenly you're so gung-ho on this?
I'm a doctor. Ariana's a patient, a very sick patient. You do remember that little thing called the Hippocratic Oath we took, don't you?
Take it easy, Karen. It's just an innocent question.
Nothing's ever innocent with you, Chris.
Okay, listen, I don't know what's got you so stressed, but I do know your history. I saw a sign in the hospital for the NA meeting. Maybe you need to go over there.
Maybe what? What? That an ex-addict might need some support from Narcotics Anonymous?
Well, yeah.
Well, thanks for reminding me, Chris.
Let me know what you find.
How can I help you?
I'm not sure of the right moves anymore.
Kind of recurring theme in your life, isn't it?
Being dead hasn't dulled your tongue any, has it?
What? Did you think it would?
No. No. And you're right, I've made some big mistakes in my life. Starting with you, Grania.
What about me?
I blame myself.
Oh, you blame yourself for a lot of things, don't you? My death, those poor children in Africa, and now Ariana and Eve. That's a big load to carry.
I'm responsible for a lot of pain.
Oh, pain's unavoidable, Ian. In life, anyway. It's conquering it that matters.
Yeah. Well, how do I do that?
There's lots of different ways. You can run it right over. That's kind of the way I prefer.
No surprises there.
Or you can face it, stare it down, and move past it.
Things were always easier for you, weren't they?
No. We're no different, Ian. We always put the people who need us most first. And right now, for you, that's Ariana.
I know it. And I'm trying to do the right thing. But I'm not sure what that is anymore. I mean, what if pushing Eve away is not the right thing? What if she's my one true chance at happiness?
Well, then you better take it. I didn't. And look where it got me.
Things would be a lot easier if you could forgive me for not being there for you.
You know in your heart I never blamed you for anything that happened to me. You have to forgive yourself. It's your move.
Thornhart. I'll be right there.
I'm so sorry. This wasn't supposed to happen this way. In fact, I tried to stop it, but I stopped the wrong guy. It wasn't this guy, it was another guy, and he was thinking I was a hooker. He tried
Why
to
were you
proposition
setting
me.
up a meeting for me with a divorce lawyer in the first place?
I was just trying to help.
Oh, Beth.
Look, Eve, this wasn't about me. It was about saving the two of you some time. You know, I know you've been too busy trying to deal with everything, you know.
So you were just trying to help us get the ball rolling, is that it?
Yeah, that... No. I mean, I was just trying to help you take care of something you needed to do and
Lucy,
put it behind you, I guess.
You had no right to do that.
I know that now. I'm sorry. I am... Eve, look, I did try to stop it. I had no idea what you were going through, and if I did, I wouldn't have done this, and I'm just so very sorry.
Okay, excuse me. I'm billing by the hour. What do you want to do here?
I want you to leave, and I am going to walk you out. Excuse us.
Sorry.
Why do I do this? Why do I always have to help everything along? I always have to stick my nose into everybody else's business, especially his, and I'm impatient. That's what it is. I'm just too impatient, and things were okay. Everything was finally gonna go along great.
You're still on the clock, Ms. Cuff.
What? Leave? Get the heck out of here and just send me a ridiculous bill, okay? Okay, ta.
Look, for what it's worth, I really don't think Lucy meant to do any harm.
Oh, no. She never does. It just kind of blindsided me, that's all.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, my life has been such a disaster lately. I haven't even thought about going through with the divorce.
I know. And you don't have to. We have time.
No, Kevin. I think it's something that we need to take care of.
When you're ready.
There's no rush.
It's time. Maybe past time.
So what do you want me to do?
Could you set up everything?
To start the divorce proceedings. Yeah, I can do that. If you're sure that's what you want to do right now.
Thanks. All right, I gotta get back to the hospital.
Okay. I'll call you.
Okay.
Dr. Collins?
Yeah,
Ms. Coe asked me to give you this.
thanks.
I was at Kelly's. Where were you?
I was there. I swear. I was sitting at that...
Table right by the window. Now, I know you're lying because I was sitting at that table.
That's impossible. We couldn't have missed each other.
Exactly. So why don't you tell me what kind of game you're playing? Because I'm getting sick of it.
Dr. Russo to order and delivery. Robert Russo to order and delivery.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just fantastic.
What's going on?
Well, other than the fact that I almost killed Ariana, Ian and I broke up, and Kevin and I decided to get started on our divorce. The world is a wonderful place.
First of all, you saved Ariana's life. Every call you made in there was the right one. Except, of course, when you told the chief resident, that being me, to shut up. That's a no-no.
I just want some coffee.
You don't need coffee.
How do you know?
Because I know what you need.
Oh, really? Better than I do?
Right now, yeah. Here.
I don't want to sit down. I don't want to back
Do
rub.
you ever shut up?
Oh, you're good.
Now, what have I been trying to tell you all these years? There's something I haven't heard in a while.
Well, I haven't heard anything that funny in a while.
All right, lie down. So I can get to your lower back.
Oh, okay.
You can relax more.
What? I am relaxed. Are you trying to tell me I'm not
Eve.
relaxed? Oh, shut up.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
What I was going to say is that I think you're an amazing woman. Kevin and Ian are fools to let you go.
Oh, you were right, Karen. Whoever this is, she is jerking my chain.
Wait. I can prove I was there.
How?
I scratched my name in the...
Windowsill. Yeah, I saw that, but there is no way you did that last night. Then why did it look like it had been there for years?
I don't know. I did it. I was getting so bored waiting. All that was on the radio were those stupid Watergate hearings.
Watergate, huh? Okay, fine. You want to play games? Here's how it ends. Everyone goes to jail, and Nixon resigns.
What are you talking about?
You've got to be kidding. What year are you living in? As if you didn't know. 1973.
When we asked some denture wearers why they don't use it.
Oh, please.
Oh, what?
You were a slob when we were
Oh,
roommates.
it's pretty hard to be a slob when you're living in a hotel room.
Tell you wouldn't believe the amount of change I find in my couch now that you're not scavenging at all. I mean, if I had a quarter for every quarter I found, I'd be rich. Which I am, but that's not the point. You know what? I think you owe me a martini. Eve. Always falling asleep on me.
What day is it?
Would you cut it out? You know it's April 19th.
Okay. Some harder trivia. What about the Vietnam War?
What about it? We're all just thankful it's over. Everyone
in my class was crying when the principal announced our troops were coming home. What day was that?
January 28th, the same day of our winter ball.
Ceasefire with Vietnam signed January 28th. How do you know so much
about 1973? Why are you pretending you lived then? Because it is 1973. What year do you think it is?
It's 2001. Stop this.
I'm glad you stood me up. Because you are crazy.
I'm crazy?
on the next Port Charles.
The name was scratched into the word about 30 years ago.
I don't want your business, or you, or your kennel hanging around here.
Might change your mind when you hear what I gotta say.
Karen! Oh my God, what are you doing?
If you thought raising kids was difficult, just wait till you see what Erica Kane has to deal with today. All My Children is coming up next, right here on SoapNet, devoted to soaps and you.
You never know who you'll bump into on All My Children. Coming up next, followed by One Life to Live in General Hospital. SoapNet, pure soap 24/7.